Alrighty, guys, we are back, and we are number 2 ranked team in the nation, so we're 9-1, and let's see where we sit in the playoffs. Okay, so what happened to Texas is the question. We're at 9-1. There's only one team in the playoffs right now that's undefeated, and that's UConn. But we'll see what happens. Play of the week, don't care. Actually, Heisman watch. Alright. Let's upgrade our player. Can't do that. Can't do that. Alright. Let's do some practice. I don't even know what our practice is this game. Oh, that was bad. There we go. Okay. Okay.
Let's go. Dad.
Alrighty then. There we go. Oof. He dropped the ball. There we go. Hell yeah. Let's go. Alright. Only a couple hundred off of getting gold, but that's fine. Uh-huh. Alright. Oh, we're gonna go blackout. Blackout, and then... And then they're gonna go with red. I'm gonna go blackout, so it's a blackout night. And behind, guess what? That's what we do. Alright. Motion, flash, and slide.
Drive, 1st and 10 from the 50. Tells the run, wants to pass. Escapes the sack.
Oh my.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. The Boilermakers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Right down the middle. Complete with conviction on the crosser.
Let's go.
They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
And an early completion for this dude, but you'll see a lot of that. I mean, he's been unreal this season. Like, spreading the football around, multiple guys. Every game you look up, he's putting up huge
Flash and
numbers.
double post.
This offense is built around his ability to throw the football, and that's why he's one of the best in all of college football.
Escapes the pressure to his right. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. And now on 2nd down for this offense. From the gun. He's got the tight end. Breaks into the open. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
And man, this guy's showing you the whole gamut, the whole arsenal. Like, he can run, he can throw, he can handle the moment, he can handle pressure. I'm interested to see how he finishes this season. He's already in the top 10 in total touchdowns, rushing and passing. Had a phenomenal year. Now is the time late in the season when you can go win those individual awards.
Tough run here. It's Joyner. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
Alright, let's do that.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Might as well run him again.
Let's go.
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Boilermaker! The first score of the game for the man who leads the nation in rushing touchdowns.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and
let's pull pin sweep.
The
Pin pull,
Boilermakers
pin
have it
pull
back, and
sweep.
here comes the offense. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. There's some room. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43.
well, I'll tell you, when you start a game as well as this guy did on the opening drive, you're going to earn more touches later. And finally, they hand it off to him here on the 2nd drive. But he's really shot out of a cannon in this game. Really.
Boom.
Green grass down the middle. Touchdown!
Nebraska can't cover us, though, for some reason.
Into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Purdue will start this drive as the offense looks ready to go. They've come out red hot already with a 14-3 lead. Looking down the middle.
Oh my.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Here's a give to Joyner. He's got enough.
There we go.
On the move at the 30. Racing down the left side. Touchdown, Boilermakers! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. What an explosive eruption into the end zone by this running back.
And this back does it a lot. That he makes big plays. When you can make big plays like this, it makes everybody's job easier. Oh, we can play action. Oh, we can throw it. But it starts with the run game, and this guy's setting everything.
The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. They've been nothing short of spectacular so far. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, and they'll try to make it 4 for 4.
All right, there, and he's gone yet again.
At the 30. He's at the touchdown, Purdue! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Well, I think the coaching staff and fans knew that this guy was going to play a big role in this offense this year, but I don't know if anyone expected him to have this kind of season statistically, guys. That's his 20th rush.
And we'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. They'll move the wide receiver. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D. Let's take a minute and look big picture at Purdue. Biggest problem for schools that aren't the traditional powerhouses, getting the bodies they need, especially on the defensive front. And, David, they got a good one out of high school last week.
It's so nice to get a 3-star defensive lineman. A guy like that's got some size, that's got some potential. Again, you want to rotate those guys as much as possible, keep them fresh. This guy could be a player down the road.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
They're going to go right back to him on
He's
first
wide
down.
open.
Got room
Come
at the
on.
35. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. Not much can impose your will on a defense like popping a big run.
Especially when they know you're going to run it, right? This offense right now is just more physical. They're more physical up front in the trenches. And this running back and his ability to break tackles, that is just so demoralizing for this defense.
Second and long here. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Out wide left, it's Bowie. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
And he shows you the arm right there, but I tell you what, I've been impressed with this young man and his ability to do both. Rush, throw, lead a team, put up huge numbers in the top 10 in total TDs running and passing. And this dude very much in the Heisman race. He's had a great season. He can do a little bit of everything.
They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here.
You can tell, man, really made a point for this offense to run the football, to be physical and defensively. Already getting behind in this football game, not stopping the run on this drive. They've got to get more aggressive. They've got to get more physical on that line of scrimmage.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He'll run it. Touchdown!
Let's go.
And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And that that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball, but man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
Inside cross.
Offense heads out to get this drive started. How about that blocking up front and that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up front doing their job. Opening holes, the backs making plays. Everything on the ground on that first drive worked.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Going long. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Working the middle.
Let's go.
Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
If you're going to be a quarterback in the Heisman race, you've got to win games and you got to put up big numbers, and that's exactly what this guy has done all season long. Top 10 in the nation in passing yardage, and he's the biggest reason why they've been winning.
They'll give it to Joyner.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Nice run to pick up his way for good yardage there.
I know 4 yards doesn't seem like a lot, but man, it's so nice when you can dictate to a defense. And 4 yards, back-to-back plays now set up where the whole playbook's available. I can do whatever I want. I can be aggressive. I love when offenses stay.
Let's go.
Feeds him the stiff arm, and he's running free. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a first at the 29. The Boilermakers have this offense rolling. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. Left side is Bowie. Touchdown, Purdue! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something.
All right.
The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Trying to do it himself. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line.
Man, that quarterback can go. Just another
Pushing
guy in
the
another
double
system.
post.
All across college football, all quarterbacks nowadays, they got so much speed, it's ridiculous.
Man, I'm telling you, that has to be exhausting for the defensive lineman trying to chase down guys like that.
It's silly because even when it's a design play and it's a design run like here, fine. But then it's scramble plays and then it's passing plays. He's always a runner, just exhausting.
What the hell? Slant wide corner.
Drops back on first down. Makes the catch. It's Kinsey. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. First down here for the offense. Fresh set of downs going up top. It's picked off. Don't see that very often from this Heisman Trophy candidate. Oh, he's got some space. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
And that's a play the defense absolutely had to have.
first play of this drive comes from the 27. Fresh center downs going to the air. Unloads to the right. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
Well, this offense has come out lighting it up, throwing the football. They've had a lot of success. They found guys wide open. They've been able to make contested catches, too. Finally, though, the defense right there able to go up and compete for a ball and knock it incomplete. Connect.
Going for the big play. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
Let's see how successful they'll be on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Quentin Joyner. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Rolling right and going deep. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
Well, you make big plays for your quarterback in the game. You catch a touchdown pass, he's going to look your way again, often, downfield like they did right there, but give the defense credit, forcing an incompletion.
They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. From the gun on 3rd down. Unloads to the wideout. Out wide left, it's Bowie. He'll work his way down to the 28.
Perfectly fine by me.
We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, we knew this would be a telling week, and Week 12 has not disappointed. Let's get you updated right away. We kick things off with Boston College, taking on the number 22 team, the SMU Mustangs.
Well then.
Now back to your game in West Lafayette. What an effective job both of these teams have done running the football. Both have gone over 100 yards, and it's because both have committed to pounding the rock. Credit these coordinators with sticking to the game plan. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Ross-Ade Stadium.
Cornhuskers will kick it off to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there.
All right.
Purdue will start this drive as the offense looks ready to go. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the 3rd quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
You know, this offensive line, they just got to hold their blocks a little bit longer. This offense likes to run their quarterback on design plays, and if you can just give him a little crease, he can take it the distance, but they couldn't get it done there.
Got his man down the middle. Running through contact. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
Well, this guy has shown up time and time again for his football team. Top 10 statistically in passing yardage this year, but it's been in big games, in big moments where he's really shined. And that's why this guy's in contention to win the Heisman Trophy.
Hand off to Joyner. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. That carry puts him over 2,500 yards for his career.
And it's been really fun to watch this guy's development in college football. He's gotten bigger, stronger, and faster in every game. He just seems to get a little bit better. That's a pretty nice milestone to hit.
The nice milestone, nice consistency, nice durability. It takes you being healthy, and this guy's really done a good job throughout his career being that lead guy and putting up numbers.
Left side is Bowie. He'll step out of bounds. He's at the 33-yard line. The Boilermakers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. He's changing the play. Off play action on first down. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
What the hell?
They'll need a bunch on second down. Off play action. Fires downfield. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. No
That's not
room
good.
to return, but no problem after making a play like that, and they'll have it at the 25.
Hey, guys, I tell you what, man, they went into half. They were ready to rock and roll to start this.
The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Snap on first down, wants to throw. In traffic, it's Bowie.
Let's go.
Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Here's Quentin one more time.
There we go.
Enough to move the chains. There he goes. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6. Following that last play, there is an injured Cornhusker who is still on the field. Trainers are out there having a look at this freshman defensive tackle to see if he is going to be able to continue. And the Boilermakers have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Takes off. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Boilermakers!
And I tell you what, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much in the defense. QB runs in for 6.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And after the extra point, they're on top by 12. So that the Boilermaker offense heads out to get this drive started. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. Holds on, it's Kinsey. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. They couldn't draw up a better way to start a drive, and now they've got it 1st and 10 from the 41. Fires to the middle. Got a man. It's blocked. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
And how about the year he's put together? I mean, he is in the top 10 in passing in college football, obviously. And obviously, they're talking about him for the Heisman. But just A guy you've been able to trust, a dynamic passer, throwing the football all over the yard. This team has been built on him, and he's had an unbelievable season.
Defense there to stop him after a 4-yard gain, and it was a good move that got him that much. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Kept it on the ground. Now they'll throw. Somehow fits it into a host of defenders. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
What the hell, Bell?
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. And with that penalty, the offense is backed up, still 2nd down. And the incomplete pass was just too hot to handle.
Yeah, you could tell he was locked in. And plays are meant to go to certain guys, but sometimes you got to get back, you got to read the defense, and make a different decision if they play the right defense. And right there, that was one of those times.
They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the first down.
This guy's in the Heisman picture because his stats are just ridiculous, and he threw for over 300 yards last game out. He's putting up another monster game here today, guys.
Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to throw on first. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stops. This defense might be reeling after those last 2 and now facing 1st and goal. Looking to throw. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Okay.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass, and he'll have to push it downfield. The throw. Flags flying as the pass is incomplete. Let's see what the call is. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Back to throw, and they've got to go a long way. Fires to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score.
Come on.
It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Purdue! Fit it in the window for the score. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the 2nd half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead, now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And after the extra point, they're on top by 12. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. Here's the return from inside his 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 20.
Hold on, Myers.
And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Working that left side now. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Nelson. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage.
Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Drops back on first down. Rush right in his face. He finds a dead spot in the middle. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's a give to Joyner. Following that last play, there is an injured Cornhusker who is still on the field. 6-yard pickup on first down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. 3rd down play from the gun. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a 4th down. This offense gets into plus territory. They're going to go for it regardless of their field goal kicker's range. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Makes the grab, past the marker. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. The Boilermakers are rolling down the field. Hand off to Joyner. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Joyner again. He'll get that one all the way down to the
oh my, boys.
before he stopped.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Push ahead on the sneak. He cannot get it in. A mere inches away from pay dirt.
And this defense sold out for the run. I love it. Physical, downhill, 2nd and goal. Nice job getting the stop, forcing the 3rd down.
Tries to get it himself. He got it in there. Touchdown.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On designed runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
They'll try to tack 1 more on their score. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. So working with a lead here, they'd like to put together a long, time-consuming drive and put this thing away. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The Boilermakers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass on 2nd down. Fires to the right.
Yeah.
There he goes. 30. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Boilermakers! And the stomping has commenced. That'll give him a little more breathing room. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Oh, he wants it all. He's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, Purdue! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. They put another one on the board here in the 4th quarter, and how about this team? Just a lone blemish on the resume and about to go to 10-1.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still
Purdue will start this drive as the offense looks ready to go. After their defense slammed the door shut, now the finishing touches can be put. He's going to let it go. And it's picked off for the third time today. Trying to take it back. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. Sells the run, looking to pass. He unleashes a long one. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Long way to go on second down. Sells to fake. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Third and long, a lot of ground to cover. From the gun, wants to pass. He's not afraid to go deep. Makes the grab inside the 30. And he's brought down after making the big catch, but not before he picks up more than 40. Some might have the philosophy to milk the clock. Others have this philosophy, just keep going at them.
Until you stop me. And I think the
pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Looking to throw, and they need a bunch. Unleashes one deep. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he'll need to push it downfield. They got him, and down he goes, and what a...
That's not good.
The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there. With an update on that, let's check in with Holly.
Well, guys, these turnovers continue to dictate what's happening in this ball game. The quarterback has been under duress, and he is starting to show this wear and tear. The defense is feeding off of this, though. They see he's banged up, and they are going to keep coming after him. Back to you guys.
Appreciate that, Holly. He holds it in, and nobody's close. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry.
One of our players were downfield when they weren't supposed to be.
Those linemen can get a little aggressive sometimes in pass pro, and it'll cost him. Touchdown off the board, and they'll back up 5. Second down coming up.
BS is what that is.
The throw on second down, and they need a lot. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. Oh, he loves to fire downfield.
Let's go.
Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31.
Well, this offense has just been dialing up explosive play after explosive play. That's a big part of why they have a huge lead at this point. Even in the fourth quarter with that lead, they are still taking shots. They are still being aggressive, pedal to the metal.
Fires toward the end zone. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
Flash Reed.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. On play action. Caught over the middle. It's Bowie. He'll be stopped at the 16-yard line. It's enough for a first down in the red zone. The Boilermakers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Play action on first down. Touchdown!
Let's go!
Snag it in the end zone and put points on the board. They stretch this lead here in the fourth, and now they're closing in on their 9th win of the season.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
Absolutely insane.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they pushed the lead out a little further. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays.
A little further.
And they closed the deal with a 16-yard throw for the touchdown. And it'll come out to the Boilermaker offense heads out to get this drive started. This is quickly turning into a celebration, Jesse, as they've taken control of this game.
And they should feel good about how they've played. They knew they had to come in here, protect home turf. They've gone out, they've run it well, they've thrown it well, David. Really, so much that this coaching staff can be happy about.
Yeah, and now it's about stat padding, right? Like you can just put up more numbers. You know this game's pretty good. Don't turn it over, don't make a mistake. But this game is well in hand.
Got his man downfield. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called, guys, offensively all game long, but who's been on the field, what personnel group has there been.
Plenty of fireworks in this one, a lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
It's amazing how much offense is just put in college football. So good, so many ways to hurt you. You saw both of these offenses put on a show today, Jess.
Dave, we talked to both of these coaching staffs and their defensive coordinators were losing sleep all week. They knew this was going to be a tough task ahead of them. So much speed, so much firepower on both of these offenses. And man, we saw that here today.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
All right. Well, you couldn't complete the challenge I gave you, but we did get the win. I'm sorry. I would think the win would be more important than completing a challenge. They gotta say. Indiana has a solid defense, so I need you to just take the easy play out there. Try to complete 65%. Alright. Hold on. Schedule. Alright, this is our last one most likely, unless obviously we'll play in the playoffs. Not the playoffs, sorry. In our conference championship most likely. But on that note, guys, if you're watching this on YouTube, that's gonna be the end of it. Adios, see y'all next time.